Welcome back to Buzz on Business. Today we have Jeremy Webb with us from Goosehead Insurance. Jeremy, welcome to the show.
Good to be here, Rob.
Well, thank you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
As you said, my name is Jeremy Webb. I am a new agency owner for Goosehead Insurance here in Brunswick. I'm happy to serve the people here in this local area.
That's great. Now, what was it about insurance growing up that you said, "Hey, I want to be an insurance
So
agency"?
it's somewhat new for me. About 4 or 5 years ago, I got some financial licenses. I grew up in an accounting family in Washington State. Met my wife in Utah. Worked as an engineer in Southern California for a while. But recently, I found a company that is centered on the consumer. And I wanted to make an investment in that process of helping individuals with the power of making their own choices and working through a consultative approach to help them get the best situation for them in their insurance condition. So I review their insurance portfolio and take the time to get to know them and understand what's important to them and how I can best help them.
Well, what really kind of resonated with me is when you just kind of glazed over your background. You have a pretty extensive background. Why don't you just, share a little bit more? I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, but to me, it seems that you have this wealth of experience that you're focusing in this one area now. So why don't you share us?
I bring a lot of experience to the table, and really, one of our themes at Goosehead is, it's smarter insurance by design, and really take my life experience and use it in a way to benefit each consumer as we look at, what are their risks in life, whether it's home or auto insurance. Is an umbrella policy make sense? What type of personal lines insurance products best fit and will protect the consumer? We do that in an independent model. You could probably refer to us as an independent brokerage, but Goosehead is changing the industry. We don't spend a lot of time and effort advertising fancy animals.
Yeah, you don't have a
so
gecko.
To speak. We don't put a lot of money into that process. You may have never heard of Goosehead. That's by design. We carry all the traditional carriers. You can come into the office, you can chat, go online, check out Goosehead Insurance here in Brunswick. Your local agent will give you the independent model, and you can shop the whole market through Goosehead Insurance. You don't have to go to Progressive and Allstate and Westfield. All of the, these are all local people that you would recognize, but you can get all of those quotes through Goosehead Insurance.
So it's really simplifying
it does.
A lot of and I'll use the word noise, but it's just all of the information that is coming at us. You streamline it.
For sure, Rob. I mean, you've been in my office. You've seen the process. It's very simple. A couple of steps, walk through. I can ask you questions about your the situation and how to best help you individually with your risks. But I think the most important piece is to realize that we're heavily invested in the technology side and in the service side of the insurance business, and disrupting the captives and the individuals who are paid commission to sell a specific product. I don't have that.
So it's more you identify the need, address the need. It's not overselling, it's providing what is required or necessary today and the future.
I'm advocating for the consumer. That's the key piece. I make friends with the loan officers and the realtors and the financial planners, the builders, the individuals who have a process, and I can help the consumer walk through a process that protects them. We start primarily with the homeowner. When you're purchasing a home, refinancing, or if maybe You know, you spend too much over Christmas. You want to look at the costs. I don't know. But whatever triggers that process of looking at your insurance, I'll help you walk through that. Look at the whole market and get you the best deal.
Well, you have a statement, and I believe it's power of choice. And why don't you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, we want to put the information in the hands of the consumer. Give them the information that they need to make the right choice based on the product that fits them best.
Okay.
I think that's the part I love most about the insurance industry, is I get to know people, their circumstances, and be able to be a servant to them at Goosehead Insurance.
No, that's great. Now, what brought you to Target Brunswick to open up your business?
Well, as you know, the new economic development area in the industrial park there with the new fiber network and those things, that was very attractive. And my kids go to school locally within the county, and this was a great fit for me.
And when you look at being a member of the Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance, what has the chamber brought to you?
Since opening the business and joining the chamber, I've really made new friends. It's a wonderful community, great people to work with. It's really been a joy.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Jeremy. I appreciate you spending time with us, sharing your story here with us today.
It's been a pleasure, Rob.
And we'll be right back.
Did you see anyone's broccoli? Is this your bird?
We do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 5 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.